Equity goals, definition and explanation. In the context of diversity, equity and inclusion (DEI), establishing equity goals is essential for organizations striving to create fairer and more inclusive environments. But what exactly are equity goals, and why do they matter? Equity goals are specific, measurable objectives set by organizations or institutions to identify, reduce, and ultimately eliminate systemic barriers and disparities experienced by underrepresented or marginalized groups. These goals focus on ensuring fairness in outcomes, not just equality in treatment, by recognizing that different people face different starting points and challenges. Unlike general diversity targets, equity goals are centered on creating structural change. They typically address gaps in access, opportunity, participation, and representation, and are grounded in data and lived experience. Equity goals are vital in translating inclusive values into meaningful action. They provide a clear framework for addressing inequities across race, gender, disability, socioeconomic background, and other identity dimensions. Hold organizations accountable by offering tangible benchmarks for progress. Encourage systemic change rather than one-off initiatives. Highlight commitment to long-term inclusion and fairness. Help to build trust with marginalized groups who may have been historically underserved or excluded. Setting and working towards equity goals ensures that DEI is not performative, but proactive and outcomes-driven. Consider a UK university that recognizes a persistent gap in graduation rates between students from low-income backgrounds and their more affluent peers. As part of their DEI strategy, the university introduces specific equity goals aimed at closing this gap within 5 years. These goals include expanding bursary programs, improving access to academic support services, and implementing inclusive teaching practices. Progress is tracked annually and published in a transparent equity report. As a result, not only do graduation rates improve across the board, but student satisfaction and engagement among underrepresented groups also increase significantly. Equity goals are fundamental to creating organizations and institutions where everyone has a fair chance to thrive. By acknowledging that fairness is not about treating everyone the same, but rather addressing different needs and barriers, equity goals help organizations embed lasting structural equity into their practices.